Celestial blessings, my name is Helen Demetriou and today I'm going to make Fanouropita. Now today is the feast day of Saint Fanourios and he is the patron saint of lost objects. His name actually means revelations. So if you're looking for something, people used to pledge to make a fruit cake in honour of this saint, and when they got the thing that they was looking for, they used to make the cake and present it, and they would give it to neighbours or people that were hungry and starving. And traditionally it contains 9 items. Now Saint Fanourios is actually one of my husband's saints because he's always losing things, and one day I saw him and I saw a saint standing near him and he says to me, "I'm your husband's saint and it's my name day in the next few days." Now I didn't know anything about this Fanourios, so when I went to look at the calendar for Greek feast days, I found that in 2 days time it was this saint's feast. So every year I make this cake for my husband in honour of this Saint Fanourios. So if you're a person that loses things easily or you wish to bring something to your life, then you can make this cake. It doesn't matter if you're not Christian, it's a nice cake to make, and there's nothing wrong in calling on the saints. They are real because I've seen them. I'm going to try and make this video as quickly as possible because I don't want to make it into a 2-part video. Now for this you're going to need a measuring cup. Now I use this one, it's got olive oil in at the moment, and I use this for all my measurements. You just need cups and spoons. Now you're going to need, and I'm going to list all of the ingredients. For this you're going to need 4 cups of flour, cognac, orange juice, you're going to need a cup of raisins, you're going to need some walnuts, sugar, and I'll list all of those ingredients to save on time for the video. First, because we're not using any eggs, because this is supposed to be without products from animals, because it's supposedly going to be offered to the saint. We use only natural products. So the first thing we have to do is to mix all of the wet products first. So you need a cup of olive oil, and as you know, olive oil is very, very sacred, and it's one of my favourite trees. You're going to need a cup and a quarter of orange juice. In the meantime, you need to heat your oven to 170 degrees, and I'll put that for different ovens, like for gas marks for example, afterwards. So once you've done that, just mix together the wet ingredients and add the cognac. For the cognac you need 1/4 of a cup. If you've got gin, don't worry, because most of the alcohol in the cognac evaporates. So you just mix those together there. And then you have the sugar, and it's 1½ cups of sugar. We have to do this because we're not using eggs. So really give that a good mix. Now I'm going to be working with the wet ingredients. You need to turn to the dry. Now in here I've added 2 teaspoons of mixed spice. I've added 4 teaspoons of baking powder, and I'm going to add a little bit of mixed spice to the working candle. I mean, if you're not working, the working candle's okay. Just to give a little bit of smell and also to help me focus on what I'm doing. The next thing we need to add is the walnuts. Now you can have them coarsely ground, but I've put them quite ground because I don't like walnuts to be chunky in cakes. Now we need a little bit of extra flour and add the raisins. The reason why we have to do this is that if we don't, then the raisins will sink to the bottom of the cake, and we don't want that. So we need to mix them with a bit of flour so they don't mix to the bottom of the cake. So we add all of that in there. Don't worry, all the ingredients will be given to you on the video. Now I'm using a spoon just to slightly mix them in, and then just add the wet to the dry. Just need to stir it a little bit. supposed to mix with an electric mixer, but mine's broken, so I'm doing it all by hand. So once you've done that, you just mix that up like that. So now the mixture is all incorporated, I'm using a spring cake tin. This is 10 inches. If you have one with a hole in the middle, that's a lot better. So just scrape all of the ingredients, all of the cake batter into. Now when all the cake batter is put into the tin, we need to put on the sesame seeds. It's about 2 teaspoons, and you just need to just sprinkle these over the cake. If you want more, you can put more, but 2 tablespoons is enough. And it just needs to go into the oven, and it can take from an hour and a half, depending on how fast your oven is. And just keep checking it every half an hour until the knife comes out of the middle without any of the cake batter. So here we have the end result. It's baked. It took about an hour and 20 minutes, and I've taken it out of the tin. And it will be crumbly because it does have no egg, and also it has the orange juice. And I'll just take that out if I can get it in one piece, just to show you how it's like inside. It is very moist, and you can have it with a cup of tea, or traditionally with a cup of Greek coffee. So thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.